In part one, I advise on what to do in order to get a vehicle ready to get a blank plate. And I said that you needed to set it up so that when you come back after closing the game completely, or turning off your console, powering it off completely, powering it back on, when you come back, you need to make sure that your vehicle is out and is spawning already. If this didn't, if you don't see, if you don't see that your vehicle is out, the vehicle you had in the magic spot is already spawned, then you've done it wrong, and you need to redo it. So go back to part one of part two. But now that you see the vehicle has spawned, hey Reese, now you see your vehicle has spawned, you're able to, it obviously has a, you notice it still has a plate number. But now it goes blank. But you can't use this. You gotta do a gift card to friends glitch. So you need to transfer this vehicle. So you got two options. One is you get two friends. So you bring this over to the spot, and your two friends do a gift card to friends glitch and then transfer it back to you. So they save it in their MOC by doing a gift card to friends glitch together while you drop off the vehicle. Or the other option is, which is what I'm going to do, is basically you glitch out. I should call this part two of three. So you glitch out your friend. Like, you still need a second person to do this. But what you can do is you can glitch out your buddy. And then you gotta close the game again while they're still glitched. You spawn back into the lobby with your friend. You're gonna spawn back into the LS car meet with your vehicle out because you haven't changed vehicle. And then you respawn back in the LS car meet. And then you drop the vehicle, you get into the vehicle so it gives a blank plate, and then you drive the vehicle over to the spot. So I'm going to call this 2 of 3, actually. I'll update the titles soon. So we're going to save the blank plate. It's a whole process because, as you, like I mentioned earlier, what you need in order for the vehicle to be to spawn as a blank, like what you need to do in order for the vehicle to even be blank in the first place. So now that you know that you have set it up properly so that when you close the game and come back, your vehicle spawns into the vehicle warehouse. Now you want to do is you want to glitch out somebody. If you can't find two people for them to do the gift card of friends with each other, and you have a good buddy who can help you with it. Oh, it's a modded account, mate. So you do a gift card of friends glitch, the same normal process. They request an MOC. I'm actually changing characters, so apologies, can take a little bit longer. So in order to save the blank plate, It's as simple as doing a gift card to friends glitch, but instead of once they're glitched out, instead of going and driving anything over to the drop-off zone, you're going to leave, close the game completely, or turn off and turn back on your PlayStation. Come back to this session, to the lobby which you're in. Appear in the LS car meet. Appear in the LS car meet. And then you're going to drive the vehicle with the blank plate over to the spot. I'm actually going to update the titles of these streams as 2 of 2 and 2 of 3. So I'm updating the title of these streams. I didn't expect to do a tutorial on how to do blank plates, but this allows you guys to see how I do it. So you can appreciate the effort. Now, sometimes if you already have a car with blank plates and all you're doing is merging something on top of it, if you're merging a different plate on top of a blank plate vehicle, that plate will merge as blank. So you don't have to go through this process. This is only for a process where you don't have a vehicle with the blanks. Like you don't have that specific vehicle that has blank plate, and you want to create a blank plated vehicle. The reason I like to create vehicles with blank plates is because when I sell them at the LS car meet, those vehicles actually when someone buys them, they don't keep the blank plates. So then I get to be the original creator of those vehicles, and it shows that at least I'm close to the original creator because the plates remain blank, or that I created them. So as per usual, you go and do the gift card of friends glitch. Now this is the third time I do it today, so I'm not going to go too much in detail of what it entails. Go look at the previous videos. What I'm doing is I'm doing a specifically how to save blank plated vehicles. So step one is creating that magic spot. There's a video that I just created on how to create a magic spot. Step two is buying a vehicle on top of the magic spot and making sure that you spawn it out in the LS car meet, and that you save your outfit, that your spawn location is set to the LS car meet, that when you spawn back into the game, you're spawning in the LS car meet, and that your vehicle spawns out. It's already out when you arrive at the LS car meet. If you need to request your vehicle, it means that you won't be able to save the blank plates most of the time. It's a technical process, but it's not rocket science. It is possible. I'm doing is buying a couple donor vehicles. Now normally I would try to have this already done, but I am not as organized on this account as I am on others, so bear with me. As I buy a few free donor vehicles. Alright, so we go back through the steps. Number one is you need to create a magic spot. Without a magic spot, you won't be able to do this. So there's a video on how to create a magic spot. Make sure you watch it. Step two is you need to have the money to purchase the vehicle you want. The one you want to have blank plates on, that you're able to purchase it on top of your magic spot. And that garage, like when you created the magic spot, the garage was full. So the garage has to stay full. So follow the instructions on the magic spot and don't change the garage, the storage, how many things are stored in there. Don't change that. So you buy the vehicle on top of the magic spot in a full garage, and then after that, once your vehicle is available to be spawned in the LS car meet, you make sure that your spawn location in the options, online options, is the LS car meet. You make sure that the vehicle that you just bought, in this case it was a Drift Yosemite, the vehicle that you want to have the blank plates on, that you just purchased on top of your magic spot, is out, and that you save the game. And that when you close the game and you come back into the session, that when you come back into the LS car meet, because that's where you'll have your spawn location, that the vehicle that you bought in your magic spot also came out. Alright, so now what I'm doing is I'm getting a donor vehicle, so we're going to do gift card to friends glitch. Now once you've checked once that you're spawned back into LS car meet, and that when your vehicles spawn with you, when you jump on your vehicle, you'll notice two things. One, all the merges that were on it are gone, and secondly, when you actually get into the vehicle, the plate becomes blank. Once you have that, then you know you're ready to do the next stage of the process. And this stage is essentially two parts. One is you glitch someone out while doing the gift card to friends glitch, which is what I'm doing right now. And that part you do as per normal. There's nothing different from that part. But just remember that you've already tested the fact that your plate will go blank once you close the game or power off, power back on your console. Because once you glitch out your buddy, you're gonna have to close the game again and come back into their session. So make sure that your buddy has made it so it's possible for you to get back into the lobby. So maybe set up a close friend instead of a invite only. So here what I'm doing right now is I'm doing gift card to friends glitch as per normal. And also the person who has the blank plates cannot keep the blank plates. You need to give them over to somebody before you use them, because you can't save them any other way. Not that I know of. Alright, so this is part 2 of 3. I'm glitching out my buddy so they can receive the blank plates. So as per normal, you hit the garage door, they open up their blue interaction menu, you close yours because you're the one gifting it. They leave your CEO, and then they go to service vehicle and request their mobile operation center. They send you a screenshot where that is located and you go and pick it up. So all these steps are exactly the same. Nothing has changed so far. At this point, what I'm doing is I'm also requesting my personal vehicle to come out, because I had returned my personal vehicle, which is my Drift Yosemite. I had returned it to get the ramp buggy, so at this point in the glitch I'm requesting it out. Doesn't matter where it spawns, I could have requested it once I parked here, and then I'm going to change my appearance once more to get a save. I'm gonna change it until I get a save, like the save synchronization thing, the loading screen. Then I'm gonna glitch out my friend. So get ready for part 3. So part 3, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be leaving. So this is still part 2. In part 2, I'm gonna leave this session, close the game, or restart my PS5. I'm just saving the game. I'm just making sure I get a couple loading screen. So I'm gonna close the PS5 through switcher or by turning off the console completely, power off, power back on. And then I'm gonna be back for part 3, and you'll see exactly what happens in part 3, where I drop the Drift Yosemite with blank plates. Now, what I've noticed though is that my other character has a loading screen, which means it won't work. So I'll have to restart. So we have to do the glitch again because the other character had a loading screen. I'll prepare to glitch them out again. As soon as the character is supposed to have a black screen only, like has a loading screen, that's when you know that it's not working. So I have to redo the gift card to friends glitch. And part of the reason I like to do these things live is because you can see that, yeah, these things happen to me as well, and you can see what I do to overcome these little glitches or bugs. Right, restart again to do the gift card to friends glitch. So they request their MOC and I go pick it up. So there's other ways to get a blank plate, but this is the only way I know, and this is the way that I prefer to do it. So if you know other methods, let me know if it's a lot easier, if it's super consistent, if this is something you do regularly, let me know. But this is my method. It's quite a full-on process. And you got to really feel like it's worth it, like that it's really worth doing it. So I'm kind of going into like the my the secrets of the things that I do a little bit. But it's quite full on. So I'm doing the gift card to friends glitch as per usual, nothing different here. The reason I had to restart was it was the character when the one that was receiving the vehicle had a loading screen in the back instead of just a black screen, which means the glitch didn't work. So as soon as you see a loading screen after you glitch someone out, if they're instead of a black screen with nothing on it, if they have any, if they have just a black screen, it's working. If they have anything else, it's not working. Right, so as per usual, you head on over to the gifter's vehicle warehouse at this point, and then you hide behind the MOC. And then they go ahead and do the story mode. I'm gonna do it 3 times this time, because last time it didn't work. And then enter alone. There we go, so this time it did work. I'm just going to show you what happens when you drop the vehicle off. And why you need to leave the game. So when you request the vehicle, it'll spawn like normal. But it spawns with a plate number. And the plate number doesn't disappear. So in order for the plate number to disappear, you need to close the game, spawn into the LS car meet again. And then he'll spawn in the LS car meet, get into the car, and the plate will be blank. So if people are going to join in this session, this might cause issues with glitches. So just be mindful of that. If I have to go to invite only, I will, but so far this hasn't been an issue.